Okay, hello. Today is the third day out here in Vienna, uh, and final day. I'll be leaving tomorrow, and we will be continuing our coffee and cafe culture here in Europe, in Italy, in Milan, Italy. So today's the last day here in Vienna. Today, I think we're gonna go more towards a cafe style day. The past 2 days, day one and day two, we did a little bit of third wave. But I think today just going to soak in the cafe culture here in Vienna. I have a cafe und Kuchen. Go to two cafes. I'm gonna go to one that was recommended to me by Gabrielle on day one. It's called Cafe Tirol Auf, and also we're going to go to Kleines Cafe, which is pretty well known around here, and it's just one that I picked. I think we're going to have the Cafe und Kuchen there, maybe both places, probably both places, because it's a good culture here. So yesterday, day two, we learned a lot. Got the great opportunity to interview with Manu at Jonas Rhino Coffee Roasters, and he gave us his thoughts and opinions about like third wave and how it's going to progress in Europe. And we also got to learn, we got to learn about how they pick farms to get their coffee from, how they import them, how they import their beans and everything. So yeah, we got to learn a lot from Manu yesterday, and I wish I could thank him enough, but yeah, we will be going to these two cafes today, and hopefully we can actually talk to some locals this time. I am out later than yesterday. Yesterday I arrived at Cafe Fraunhofer at 8:30 in the morning, and I think I was a little too early for the locals or anybody. So today we're out here, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully I catch the locals this time, and hopefully I can ask them some questions. But yeah, first stop I think is Kleines Cafe. So we'll see you there. Hopefully we can get some results today. See you there. Okay, so we have made it to Kleines Cafe. We're in a beautiful little plaza right here. There's a church, there's a statue right there with a fountain. And in German, the word Kleines means small. And if you could see in the video, it's a pretty small place. But there's a couple people sitting outside and talking, enjoying a coffee. So I'm gonna go in and get something, and we'll see if we can talk to these people and get some answers, hopefully. Well, see you in there, show you what I get, and we'll give it a review. Okay, so I got a melange and a curd strudel here. It's another typical Viennese style pastry, and it is basically She said it was like a cottage cheese, like but sweeter in a strudel form. So I'm gonna give these both a shot. And here's my melange. Definitely see the foam on top. The cream to it looks amazing. Try it. I love those, dude. Those are so good. They're just like perfectly creamy mixed with coffee, and it's the perfect combination, and it's great. But all right, here's the curd strudel. If I can get it, you can see the curd in it right there. Good. It's more like I'd say like a cream cheese filling more than like a cottage cheese, but it's very good. Very good pastry and a very good coffee here from Kleines Cafe. See you if I can get an interview with someone, or if not, then we'll give a review afterwards. See you then. Okay, so hi, what's your name?
Regina.
Regina? Okay, nice to meet you. So I just want to ask you a couple questions about, your daily lifestyle with coffee. So how would you say that you enjoy your coffee on like a day-to-day basis?
Just coffee with milk.
Coffee with
Yeah.
milk? Okay.
Melange.
Melange? So is melange like your favorite drink? Okay. And do you like to make those at home, or do you like to come out to these cafes and like sit with your friends and and maybe read a newspaper, or do you just, which one do you prefer to do?
I would prefer to sit with friends and enjoy it with newspaper because of work, I do it at home, and just on a weekend I go out.
Okay. And what time do you usually come out and enjoy a coffee? Do you do it early in the morning or around?
At home, early in the morning.
Okay.
And on a weekend, about 10 o'clock or something.
Okay, sounds good. And is this a go-to spot? Do you come here often?
No.
No? Do you like to go around to different places?
Yeah.
Or, okay. And I'd say, like, can you explain to me the culture here in Vienna around cafes and coffee in general?
Cool. Wie ist die Kultur in Wien mit dem Kaffee? So, I think it's a big culture, and everyone loves cafes.
Okay.
But some of them get closed because, I think it started in Corona and become more tourist spots. But I think in every district there's some smaller cafes and Viennese cafes where you can go to.
Okay.
But it becomes less in the tourist spots, no?
Yeah.
They're just oriented on the tourists, and in the other districts you find nice cafes where most of the people from Vienna go there,
Yeah.
the younger people.
So you'd say this is a spot that more people from Vienna go to?
This is a spot, I think,
I think
where
also
tourists
because
and
Okay.
Viennese people go. It's a famous cafe.
Yeah, okay. So you'd say more like Café Central and those places are places to maybe stay away from because they're more towards tourists and stuff like that?
If you get around, if you are around, like we were today in the city, so we joined it because we like it and it's a nice cafe with a history.
Yeah.
But usually I would join smaller cafes or not that known cafes.
Okay.
Because they're very crowded.
Yeah. And and this has more of an authentic feel to it rather than just a touristy feel to it.
Yeah.
And okay. Well, That's all I have to ask you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you very much. It was nice meeting you,
Yeah,
Regina.
Same to you.
Okay, so great success. We got just got finished at Kleines Cafe, and the coffee there was amazing. The curd strudel was surprisingly very, very amazing. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did because I'm not a huge fan of like cottage cheese. That's what she told me it was. It kind of had a cottage cheese texture to it, but it kind of just tasted like cream cheese. That was like a little more, how would you say it? Like chunky, I'd say, with chunks in it. But it was very great. Definitely, if you're in Vienna and want to get a local cafe feel, go to Kleines Cafe. It is a mix of like tourists and locals. As you saw in the video previous to this, I was able to get an interview with a local here, and I got to learn about like how she goes day to day with like coffee and the cafes here. So she basically said that for cafes, she only does it really on the weekends. But other than that, like with work through the week, she just makes her coffee at home. And her favorite drink was a melange, which is what I had, and it's amazing. But she likes to have, coffee with milk. So that's the preferred way that I'd say Viennese people like to do it here is, coffee with milk, melange, or something like that. She said she would prefer to, have a coffee with her friend. Her friend was present at the time, so she was actively doing that. She also said that she goes around like 10 a.m. in the morning. So I feel like I was a little early yesterday to catch any locals at Cafe Fraunhuber. But yeah, so what I'm starting to learn about the cafe culture here in Vienna is that, it's more of a sit down, enjoy time. Enjoy time with people, enjoy time, enjoying yourself, enjoying, a coffee, reading a newspaper, everything like that. And it's nice to have it also in, the beautiful cafes in Vienna, because it's like you're sitting in a nice place and it makes you want to stay longer and everything like that. So that's what I'm starting to learn a little bit about Viennese coffee culture, cafe culture here. It's a little more on the expensive side, as I feel like, but it's really nice. It's really nice to be able to sit down, in these nice places, nice looking places, and enjoy coffee. But yeah, that's what I'm starting to learn. We're gonna go to another cafe. Hopefully we can get the same luck and ask some questions to another local. Probably going to Cafe Tirolhof or Cafe Die Glas. I don't know which one yet, but guess we'll see you there. Okay, so we're here at Cafe Die Glas. I'm trying to decide whether I should maybe skip out on Cafe Tirolhof. Gabrielle, not yesterday, but the first day, recommended me Cafe Tirolhof. She also recommended me Cafe Die Glas, where we are currently at. But Regina, the nice lady that I just interviewed with back at Kleines Cafe also recommended me Cafe di Glace. So I'm gonna try this place out. Doesn't look like there's too many. Actually, I didn't look inside, so I don't know if I could say that yet. But we'll go inside. We'll try it out, and we'll see if we can learn anything. We might not be able to get ask any questions here because it looks more of a, more on the fancy side, unlike, Kleines Cafe. But I guess we'll see. See you in there. I had to be quiet. It's decent. Oh, my teeth. Jeez. The coffee stains on my teeth are really showing. I got the Stephan's Torta. Saint Stephan was a pretty historical figure here in Vienna. The main church is named after him. So Stephan's Torta is one of the main cakes here in Vienna. So I've had the Sacher Torta at Demo, and I've had apple strudel at Cafe Frauenhuber yesterday. So I've had all the main cakes except for this one. So he said it was more like it's a cake with chocolate on top and like cookies and cream in the middle, kinda. Sounds very good, but we'll give it a shot. That's my favorite, by far. That was amazing. But, oh my god. That's, okay. Stephan's Torta, my opinion, the best, by far. So, yeah. This is my opinion on the food and drink here, but can't really talk loud or anything. So, yeah, probably see you at my review because I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to anybody here. See you later. Okay, so we just got finished at Cafe di Glace, and it was very good. The coffee was, decent. Like how Gabrielle on day one told us it was going to be, Viennese style coffees, more like Italian dark roast. So it was good. It was decent. I just got an espresso, but the Stephan's Torta, or the Stephan's cake, was amazing. Stephan's Torta, Sacher Torta, and Apfelstrudel, or apple strudel, or like the three main, cakes, pastries, desserts here in Vienna. So I got to try all three of them during my time here, and I'd say that the Stephan's Torta is definitely my favorite. It's very good. It has chocolate to it, but in the middle it's like cream with chocolate like chunks in it. So it's called stracciatella. It's like an Italian thing, but I said cream cheese because that's like the comparable thing to call it. But yeah, it was very good. I unfortunately wasn't able to speak to any locals. Like what Regina told me at Kleines Cafe is that these places, especially in the inner city, are like mixed with tourists and locals. Um, back there at Cafe D Class, I feel like it was 75% tourists and 25% locals. There definitely were more tourists there, and there were a couple locals. And I tried to, go up to some locals and ask them if I could ask them some questions, and they weren't really feeling it. So I didn't really get to ask anybody any questions. But other than that, yeah, we got to learn a lot today. I think I'm going to skip going to Cafe Tiroler House. Sorry, excuse me. But I still feel like it's like, I've been to these other cafes, Cafe D Glass, so I don't feel like I need to really go there and just, do the same thing. But yeah, learned a good bit today thanks to Regina, and I got to soak myself even more into the cafe culture here and the cafe und Kuchen culture here, and it's pretty good. I'll have to give my overview of my time here in Vienna after I get back and when I have more time. But my review of today is that if you are here in Vienna and want to, enjoy more of an authentic feel to a cafe culture or the Kaffee und Kuchen culture, then Kleines Cafe, very good. The melange there was amazing, and the curd strudel was also amazing. So I recommend Kleines Cafe. Cafe D Glass was pretty good. The cake was amazing there. Coffee was decent, but yeah, I got to interview a couple locals. Today I got to interview one local and got to learn a good bit today and got to experience the culture even more. And yeah, that's my review of the last day, my review of Cafe D Glass. And I'll be giving my overview of my time here in Vienna and what I've experienced and learned during this time, and that'll be next. So see you in the review.